kick this one away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. But you're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Penix working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another carry for Robinson. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. They get 28 out of that play. And the Falcons will have a 1st. Going right side, Robinson with it. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, set.
Robinson. Will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Dragon 60. Let's go now.
Here's Penix to throw. The back grabs it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Robinson on the inside give. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Turpin with a return. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Complete out to the right side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Prescott here from the gun. Gets everything he has under this throw. He's got it inside the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's on the move. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll motion Lamb right. On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Offense up to the line fast. They'll look to run with Williams. And this time he gets it done. Touchdown! The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
He's throwing for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Penix now. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Looking for a target. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Running left is Robinson. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Oh, and they fake it. Went for it on the fake, but he couldn't connect with his man. Incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. Play action, Prescott. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now a second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go, here we go.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10. A handoff for Robinson, running right. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
Is a corner in this league? Oh, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro? You stick someone like that.
Let's go.
Third down, it's Penix. He fires one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And here we go. It's another fake. The Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. Ball on the 45, first and 10. First down, here's Dak. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first. Only took him 1 play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. It's a pickup of 26. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Oh, nearly got to the end zone there. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Robinson reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Now the Falcons offense staying on the field, lining up to go for two. And right back into the end zone he goes. So one play, it's a touchdown. Then the next for two, and he's extending their lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Quick on the drop here to Dobbins. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.